Hi, welcome to Todd's Tips. I'm Todd Barsness, a full-time voiceover talent, and Todd's Tips is a feature of VO Marketing Pro. Now, if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to voiceover, just visit our Facebook page, website, or contact us via email. The links are located here. So this is Todd's Tips, and as part of these tips, we've been for quite a long time now doing my do's and don'ts, things that I do and don't in my business, and I'm just passing those on to you. Hudson talks about the numbers, and that's fine. That's great. I think that should do this. Oh, boy, I need to kind of listen here. But we also put these caveats on the board too. And so that's just so that you slow down and think and don't just rush to doing everything the way I do it. You know, the practical things. Many of the practical things are built on mindsets and philosophical things, things that I've learned that are just things that every business has to do, whether VO or not. But these caveats help you to realize that maybe I'm at a different spot in my life, in my career, in my background, education, all those types of things. Not to give you an excuse or anybody an excuse, but just to have you slow down and think. So today I don't concern myself with finding my niche. This is a fairly hot topic, and I could go into much more detail, but I'm going to just kind of do a bird's eye view, and if we need to come back because people have questions or whatever, we'll do that. But I don't concern myself with finding my niche, never have. Maybe you've gotten into voiceover because you want to be a movie trailer voice, you know, in a world, that type of a person. Or maybe you want to do video games or cartoon characters. Those can be kind of exciting and fun. Or maybe do car and truck commercials. You think about those on national TV and you say, boy, I'd like to do a Mercedes or a Ford F-150 commercial. Or maybe you want to be the voice of a very famous, you know, Fortune 500 company. Or maybe your sights are on something a little more realistic. And the reason I say realistic is because when you think about the pie of voiceover jobs, those that I mentioned there, the sliver is small, especially at the high level of things. I mean, you can get car commercials at a local level, you know, like they're coming out of your ears. But on the bigger level, the higher paying, the more what we would think of when we think of voiceover, that's a very, very small amount of people. And so that's why I say realistic. Maybe like being an audiobook narrator or doing e-learning or doing any number of genres of VO that are out there, like telephone messaging and such. You just want to find your niche and you aren't worried about your niche and you just want to find work. That's the point. You just want to find work. For me, like certain genres of VO, and I think the market has kind of determined, for me anyway, what they're going to pay me for and how much they're going to pay me. Now, again, if you want to chase your dreams, go for it. Do what you want to do. But I don't even think about finding my niche voice in voiceover. I never did, I never have, and I really don't now. I don't think about it. My plan is simple, and it's this. I'm in the VO business. And so when I think about business, I think about the definition of business, which is to turn a profit, to make money. And so whatever I can do to turn a profit, that is be in business, that's what I'm going to do. I've stated in earlier videos that my business mantra is I want to work. This rules my foundational thinking in both what types of work I'll take on as well as my rates. These simple business mindsets are the root of why, as Hudson said at the beginning of this, I've had success over six figures since 2016. Again, I repeat, feel free to try to find your niche. Don't let me stomp on your dreams. And it's your business. You do your business. But as for me, I've always let the market determine the niche that I fit into. And to be honest with you, even to this day, I just pretty much take whatever comes through the door. I just do. They could be car commercials, telephone messaging, big brands, corporate, e-learning. I just want to work. So just something to think about. And again, there's a few other nuances of this, like I'll just mention, like if you're getting on a platform and you need to get all sorts of, pay-to-play platform, and you need to maybe get all sorts of specific niche type
skills or something like that.
Yeah, demos that you need to get up there. That's fine. I understand that. But I'm talking about your, just having everything you think about is I'm going to be a movie trailer voice. Maybe you will, and you'll come back and say, see, I did my niche and I'm a millionaire now. Great, come back and tell me that. But the vast majority of us have to go through the process of just letting the market determine our niche.
Well, I think what I hear you saying is that not only be flexible with your rates, but we talk about that a lot, but also be flexible with your ability of interpreting scripts and stuff like that. Don't say, well, that's not really that's something I have to work on, because I wouldn't say that I have a real great character voice. But who am I to say if someone says, hey, I think you'd be a great person for this character in my video game or animated video, whatever it is. I'm not going to say, you know what, no, I don't think I am, or I don't do that niche at all, or that's not my niche, or only market to one niche. I want to work like you. And so that's what I hear you saying, is not just putting yourself in a box of just one box or even 2 or 3 boxes.
Right.
You just, like you just said, you stay open for anything and you'll do it. And if they're happy with it.
And for the workaday voiceover talent like me, that's how I built my business. I just think that if you're going to try to make a very good living at this, I think that's kind of the path you have to take.
Thanks a lot for joining me for Todd's Tips. And if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to VO, the links are listed here.